words, our fees, what was due to us, we did not receive it because lawyers came into the picture and distorted the facts for their clients. They submitted false evidence, false submission in court because we had an agreement with our client on how we had to be paid. But they said that we concocted that agreement. We made up that agreement. That agreement was actually our client invited a consultant from the United States of America to audit our work. So this consultant audited our work and was satisfied that we had actually done our job and deserve our payment. So the consultant told us, look, you'll get paid, don't worry. We are satisfied that you did a good job. So we waited for our payment. We waited and we waited, and there was no reply from our client. So I went back to the consultant and I said, what's happening? You audited our work, you came, you took all our evidence, you took our files, and 2 weeks later you said we'll be paid, and so don't worry, you'll be paid because just wait for a payment. Then we couldn't wait any longer, so we issued a notice of demand. And then our client said, hold on, we are going to get our lawyer to come in and advise us. And then the matter started dragging for a few years. And we still didn't get our fee. And what happened was, we told our client, look, your consultant came, saw, audited, what's happening? She said, no, I don't know. It's a very long story because this happened for over 10 years. So then we decided, okay, in that case we had no choice but to go to court again. So we went to court a third time. Okay? So when we went to court, we got a shock of our life. And the lawyers for our client went to submit to the court that there was no such agreement of getting the consultant to audit our work to pay us. There's no such thing. We made it up. We concocted it. So our lawyer said, this is a very serious allegation. How can you say our client concocted an agreement? So you need to have an open trial to call in witnesses, to examine evidence, to prove that there was such an agreement. Then what happened was, the lawyer says, to add insult to injury, he says, okay, even if the agreement is true, let's accept the agreement to be true. Which we deny, but let's take it as true. But the agreement cannot be enforced because it is time-bound. That means to say they use a legal point of law. So factually, you may have the agreement, but legally, you cannot enforce that agreement. That's one of the reasons I wrote a book called Factually Yes, Legally No. Because a lot of lawyers, there are a lot of jokes about lawyers. Lawyers are liars, and we laugh about it. We think they are good jokes, but I think it's time to stop and think. If lawyers are liars, then someone is suffering in court. Don't laugh about it. There are a lot of jokes about lawyers. In fact, I took comments from senior lawyers which says that these are not jokes, but these are real incidents that happens in court. I would challenge any one of you to come make an appointment with me to look at all the evidence which I have. After you look at all the evidence, and if you feel that I'm talking nonsense, then I think you can even take action against me for wasting your time, for concocting, all the stories here. No, I have all the evidence. I have video, I have audio, I have written documents. I even have witnesses who are prepared to come forward to back me up if I'm sued. I hope they won't turn back. Because I was threatened, I was told, I received phone calls, people say, you'll be sued for defamation, be sued for extortion. I said, no, I'm not extorting, I'm not defaming anyone. I gave a lot of opportunities to the lawyer and my client to come clean. I said, come, let's take a look. Because all three court actions in court was they never examined the evidence. They never examined the evidence because the case was dismissed on a point of law. If you're not, this guy is just, if he has written a book, how many of them came to support him? None of my friends have actually called up David Lim Partners. A few of them did, I know. But most of them just enjoyed the jokes and then left it. So people are thinking I'm making up a story. That's why I'm here at Speaker's Corner to make a stand. First of all, to tell you, look, I need your support. I need your help. What I want you here is basically to support me. To find out more about this case, we want to, interestingly, before we want to sign the petition letter. You'll be surprised this actually happened in Singapore. In fact, recently one lawyer was jailed for knowingly admitting an evidence which he knew was false. First time it happened in Singapore. I believe the court is trying to send a signal. Don't just sit there and say lawyers, yeah, they're liars, they can cover the truth, laugh about jokes and they're professional liars. No, there are good lawyers. I know a few good ones. I know several good ones. I'm not saying all lawyers are liars. But the unscrupulous one just want to win the case for a client instead of advising their client to look into the facts and mitigate and do the right thing. They try to find loopholes, technicalities, and win the case for the client, and they think that is justice. So what I'm asking all of you here is, even if you are shy to sign the petition letter here, you go back, you can make a phone call to David Lim and ask him,